Merry Christmas, everybody,
Merry Christmas.
and welcome to this Christmas studio.
We have
Bob and we have Dylan.
what are they called in English?
I don't know.
Anyone know?
No. We call it Nisse.
So today, Martin, we're gonna have hopefully a very nice and cozy time here.
Yeah.
And we hope you will join in and take part in the fun. We're gonna have special things today, Martin. Can you tell a little bit?
We want to talk about some pigeons and show some pigeons.
Yes.
But most important, we want to see if it's possible to take a small journey around the world to visit some friends in the east and the west and the south and the north. And
yeah, because normally we travel a lot with the pigeons and we go all over the world. And this year, and I think it's the same for everyone else, all of you guys, this year is a more quiet year. We have to stay home because of the situation with the virus.
Yeah.
So I think that this could be a nice opportunity to be together, even though we have the corona situation. So join in.
We also have pepper nuts.
We have pepper nuts, and we have also, today we're going to drink a beer. Very good one. We will do that very soon. So Martin, what you want to do first? You want maybe we should take a look at the bird?
Yeah.
Or
maybe.
We must not forget, this is about pigeon sport, and this is about the pigeons. So I will grab one of the nice birds that we have online for auction, and we will talk about it. And after that, we will start calling our friends from all over the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you maybe close. Måske skulle vi lige lukke det lys der.
We try.
Maybe that was a little bit too much. So we will try to show some birds as we normally do. We hope this is nice for you to see pigeons like this. I know the best thing is to handle them yourself, but we want to be as close as we can to you, presenting the birds online to show what kind of birds. We try to select very good birds together with the fancier selling. So hopefully you also will experience that when you receive the pigeons. And just before we go watching this bird, please, as normally, comment, questions, everything in the comments field, like this. It can be a funny face, or it can be hello, best brothers.
Hello.
Or it can be
our friend from Sweden.
Yeah, from Sweden, and the border to Sweden is just closed, so we cannot even go to Sweden. But this is also a way to go to Sweden digitally. So please send your hellos and your thumbs up and likes and everything, and questions, of course, to the people. If you have some special questions to the people that we will talk with today, then just feel free to ask anything. Yes?
Okay. Let me present the first bird that we will show you today. And this one comes from the Christmas auction, part 2, lot number 3. And this is a bird, a hen from 2018. It's original from Chastonnet. Maybe Martin try to shut down the light.
Is it better?
Let me see. the other one. No. Maybe this one. Prøv så, hvad med den derovre, så er den her væk. No, more light. That's good. Sorry, we just test. This one is original from Chastonnet. This is a grandchild from Vide Edmond and grandchild from Frost from Chastonnet. And she's bought directly from the loft of Chastonnet by one of our friends. And now he's selling it here online at the Christmas auction. It's from the line of Ariel, the very famous white bird that Chastonnet he had on his loft. And from the handling, this one is a very nice one. She's soft like silk, and she has a nice body. You see from the back, she's good. She has fantastic muscles, very soft. And a very good expression. Let me see, Martin, what you like to see here?
Yeah. It looks
So
very beautiful.
you can buy original Chastonnet. At the moment, the price is 180 euros. Oh yeah, the wings. I forgot to show the wings, but you're the best.
She's white in the inner wing, and the secondary flight, she's almost black. What a nice pigeon, huh?
But I think anyone that will handle this one would say that it is a nice one.
Yeah, good size, medium size hen.
Yeah, and also the pedigree is good.
Yeah.
So that's all about her in the auction.
Very good pigeon. Christmas auction, part 2, lot 3.
Yeah, go and check it. I will put her outside.
Yeah. And
Nice one.
We have hello Manu. So we're in the eastern part of Europe here, and we have Don. Hello Don. Then we're in the USA.
Yes, Don. He's
So
the master of barbecue. I always see him putting up photos of his food.
and his dog,
Yeah, okay.
but not barbecuing his dog. Not that way. No.
Okay.
But we want to
Let's go outside in the world.
yeah. First, I want to show you a map.
Yeah.
We go full screen, and here in what is that? That is the left upper corner. We have Denmark. It's a small country. You can see if we zoom in a little bit, we find ourselves at the red heart, and we're as you can say the topper part of the continent Europe. If you go to Sweden and Norway, you have to take a boat. It's just on the upper side of Germany, and now we want to go all the way to the other side of the eastern part of the world, to the Philippines. And here we have the capital, Manila, and this is the island. And I go back to the studio, and then we try to connect with Emmanuel from Philippines. And see?
Hello, guys.
Hello, Manny.
Emmanuel.
Hi, Martin and Christian. Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much for taking your time and joining us in this live broadcast.
Anytime for the pigeons.
That's good. What time is it now at your place?
Well, we're past 9 p.m.
Okay.
Past 10 minutes of 9.
Okay. So it's almost time to go to bed.
No. It's too early, actually.
Okay, it's too early. How is the weather over there?
Well, it's actually just the end of the monsoon season. So we're having a bit of cold weather now. Normally, this is the coldest of the times here in the Philippines from December to until February. But yeah, the temperature now would be ranging from about 28 to about 32 degrees in the mornings.
Oh, that's nice weather.
Right.
Cool.
That's
And
good.
what's your temperature there? How's the weather in Denmark?
It's about 2-3 Celsius.
Oh my,
So if
my
we are
blood
lucky,
is freezing there.
if we are lucky, they talk about a little bit snow on tomorrow on Christmas Day. So that would be very beautiful. Huh?
Yep. White Christmas, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. We don't
Yep.
have it so often. So, Emmanuel, how are things going with the pigeons in your country? What are you doing with them at this moment? Is it the breeding season or a racing season, or can you explain a little bit?
Well, actually, it's the onset of our breeding season. Normally, we breed late December to about early January because this is in preparation for our North Derby races, at least for the races held here in amongst clubs in Manila. We usually would have two races, and that's a North Derby races, and we have the South Derby races. And North Derby races usually this starts in around October until around early December. This would comprise of about 7 laps, weekly races. The terrain would be about high mountains, but also because this is October is the peak of our monsoon season, we usually would have a lot of rains, poor visibility, strong winds, sometimes even cyclones or typhoons during the races. So we usually would have a lot of losses. And our South Derby races now usually starts in February and usually ends in about early April. And this would also comprise of about 6 weekly races. But the seventh lap is the national race, which is about 600 kilometers. But for the South Derby races, it's a bit more on the harder terrains because normally our birds will have to traverse through land, body of waters, high mountains, bad weather, likewise. And so, usually the South Derby races is where we have real heavy losses.
Yeah.
Wow. So you need to have some very strong pigeons, right?
Yep. Strong is the word. Yep. And very good homing instincts, I would say.
Yeah.
And I know you also look for smaller pigeons. You don't like them to be too big in your country.
I personally believe that anything in excess of making a bird really athletic and capable of winning the race is a liability. And so, especially where we have to go through high mountains, strong winds, whether it be tail or headwinds, um, it seems like bigger pigeons seems to have a harder time finishing the races. And you have to consider that we have 7 laps, and where pigeons to become an ace pigeon needs to clock every week.
Yeah.
And so we have to be able to really, we have to be able to select from families where they can easily recover from the stressors of the races. And we also need to be able to have a good husbandry practices to be able to allow our birds to really sustain all throughout the races to win.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So what kind of bloodlines are doing the best at the moment in your club and in your country?
Well, I think it is safe to say that generally we have all the best bloodlines available in the Philippines. We have many fanciers importing a lot of birds, and you know that, Christian. Christian, because I've I just got back from the hobby about 2 years ago, and I've really focused on locally proven lines. But I think it's time for me to actually start upgrading and to actually infuse new bloodlines in my family of birds. But again, as I've said, the best fanciers here who are able to really spend and invest for the genetics have really imported a lot of birds from Europe. And I think it's safe to say that we have almost all of the best, even the modern most famous lines are here in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Yep.
So did you race also in 2020? Did you race yourself?
Yep, I did for the South Derby races. Yes.
Yeah. How did you perform?
Well, we actually did quite well. We're very fortunate to win all the major categories. My bird placed the sixth. We call it overall here, overall winner. But I think in your country you would call them ace. So we have the sixth and the seventh ace pigeon. But my sixth ace pigeon is got the highest prize money, I think.
Oh, that's great! Congratulations.
Nice,
Thank
super.
you. We're again very fortunate to win.
Yeah.
How do you know how many fanciers you have in your club and also national?
Well, this would be just an estimate. At least in my club, my club is the oldest, and I would say it's really the pioneer in pigeon clubs in the Philippines. It is a bit exclusive in such that I would say the membership fee and the system that we adopt in the club is quite restrictive in that fanciers would need to invest a little. And so you would have to understand that at least for the demographics here in the Philippines and the economic situation as well, does not give everyone the benefit to be able to really play in. And but I would say in my club we have more. I would say about 100 members, but normally each would fly at least a minimum of 30 birds for North Derby races. And the South Derby races, usually the fanciers would like to have a bit more birds there because it's really much harder terrain. But as far as the national statistics are concerned, I would say we would have about, for both fanciers who are members of clubs, I would say we would have about maybe 100,000 fanciers now.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, but you have to understand that we have about 110 million in population already.
Yeah.
At least half of that would belong to the 25-year-old and below bracket age. So you would see that the Philippines is a very young country, and the nature of the sport, pigeon sport, that is, makes it very ideal or attractive for the local fanciers to become enticed. And we see a lot of new memberships, a lot of new fanciers. And I think it's also very exciting in that we can see that we have now better fanciers, people who are, of course, younger people would be more attuned to learning, and they would be more open to new system, new ways in doing about the hobby as a whole. So I think it's an exciting time for the Philippines and for the pigeon sport as a whole.
Yeah, true. That sounds very, very nice. It's nice to hear.
It is.
Manny, you told me I could call you Manny, right?
Yeah, please do. It's
time
and I'll be looking forward to see you here. And
yes.
you too, Martin.
We really hope that we can come and visit you sometime.
Please do. I'll be your snooper.
We want to move on, but thank you very much for joining in and telling us a very exciting story about your country and the pigeons in your country. And we wish you a Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Thank you. Thank you for having
me.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, that was nice.
Nice
talking to Manny. I've never spoken to him before on the computer. It's normally for messages, and it was very nice to see his face.
Yeah.
And what a nice guy.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm so dry in my throat.
Okay.
Do we have anything to open this?
We're gonna celebrate this day.
Yeah. And we start with a little triple from Westmalle.
This one, if you like a beer from Belgium, this one is a very nice one.
And it's only like 9% alcohol or something like that.
This is the light version, the triple. It's very Very good. Oh, sorry, Matt. And also the right glass.
Yeah.
We stole it ourselves at the bar in Belgium. No, I think actually I bought these glasses. So if you
Maybe-
have something,
Maybe
to
you
drink
also, but this is just we just want to toast with you. I'd say Happy New Year or Merry Christmas.
cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, and
we,
we have some hellos.
Yes.
What is this? This is Henning from Denmark. Super show. I think that's from the pigeon of the Jostone. Super white pigeon from Jostone. I agree on that. We have our friend Max from Russia. Hello again, Max. Good that you're here. We have a smile, and we have here, hi guys. Hello. Very nice. And what do we have more? Merry Christmas. And we have, this is from Germany, Martin. Hello, Martin. Merry Christmas to you too, and your father and your family. Hello. Happy New Year, Max. Cheers, guys. Yeah, it was a nice beer. Oh, I already get a little bit dizzy. Oh, do we have a pigeon?
Let's show a bird from the Christmas auction.
Yeah.
This is also part 2, the lot number 2.
Okay. Toto.
Let me check.
Yeah.
Part 2, lot number 2. That is another original pigeon from Jostone. Also a grizzle. The father is white or grizzle. He won 5 times first. If you go back to the pedigree, you find Avril lines all over. That was the fantastic sprinter bird that Jostone had. And this one is an absolute fantastic pigeon in the hand. You see the balance.
And it's a hen.
It's a hen. She has a big head.
Quite big nose.
Yes, she has a big nose, beautiful eyes. Very, very vital hen. Take a look at the building of the back. And also the wings.
Yeah, looks very nice.
This one she is from 2016. And she bred here in Denmark already some birds with good prices. So now she will be looking for a new owner. At the moment, the price is 280 euros. But from the handling, she's really, really nice.
Yeah.
What do you think about it, Martin?
Very also the same size as the white one. What can I say?
Maybe a little bit, actually, a little bit smaller.
Yeah. A little bit more sporty, but very, very beautiful, very soft, as they normally are, the whites. This is a dark grizzle. You can see the color is very special.
Yes.
And then a white head or some white Dutch. Actually, a snow pigeon. Huh?
Yeah. This is good for Christmas present.
Yeah,
this
good
one.
for the time.
You can buy it for yourself or buy it for your neighbor.
But the Jostone lines are very popular all over the world, also because you can say that he is very good on both sprint and long distance. But these are the sprint lines, and they also do it on when it's tougher races.
I think this bird can go every distance.
Yeah,
you see it. Many loves use the Jostone pigeons to cross into their own family to improve it, and it's a good one.
Yeah.
So okay. So Christmas auction lot number 2 from part number 2.
Yeah.
You can go and check her pedigree if you want. Okay.
Hello, Jovi from Spain. And what do we have here? Merry Christmas from Eric. Very nice.
Skal vi have fat Robert?
Max is also drinking beer in Russia.
That's great. Let's go and visit some friends.
Yeah. Where do we go now? We can take the map. And what do we do now? We were in the Philippines, and we can zoom a little bit. Do we go north? Or what do we do? Maybe we can go all the way. This was Greenland. That was a little bit too much, but also part of Denmark. But here was a big country called Canada.
Where is Bill sitting?
And I think we have to look here around this part.
Yes.
Here with the lakes. And no, actually, it must be
a little bit northwest from Toronto.
This is the lake that he is normally racing. Yeah, but we want to visit Canada, and we want to, and after that we go all the way south. So we have to go all the way around here, and we want to.
He's just on the west side of Toronto. He's living.
Yeah, and
okay,
now we go to. Here we are in Canada. Hello, Bill.
Good morning, guys. It's morning here. I'm having my coffee. You can have your beer.
Oh yeah. What time is it now?
8:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here is 2:30 in the afternoon. So
yeah, you got a head start.
Yeah.
So how are you doing?
Doing good. Doing good. Yeah. We're having we're into our winter, but it's been very mild. We don't have any snow on the ground right now at all.
No.
So that's nice.
I remember we visited you maybe 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Already. And it was cold. It was
that day we went to Niagara Falls, it was icicles.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful place. It was really a great experience for us to go and visit you in Toronto.
Yeah, it was nice.
It was nice. So what's happening these days in your club and in your pigeon loft, things like that?
Not much happening. Some people have birds paired up already. I'm waiting a little bit. I've been very, very busy with work. COVID kind of messed everybody up work-wise. We had to shut down for 3 months this summer, and then the fall was very, very busy. So I'm a little behind schedule, but that's okay.
Yeah.
So, pigeon sport here in Canada is not nearly as big as the Philippines. We all have fun, and we try to do our best to compete. So we launched a couple of new things in our combine this year. One of the things we just announced was a 5-bird knockout series. So every first week of shipping, you nominate 5 pigeons.
Yeah.
And those pigeons have to be shipped every week. And at the end of the season, we'll see how many pigeons are left in the knockout series, and just goes by average speed. Yeah. Well, that helps the small team flyers. There's always a complaint that they can't compete for champion loft awards against a guy that ships his limits every week, and generally that's true. So this kind of puts everybody on a level playing field in that regard.
Yeah, but you already have a level, right? You cannot send 200 if you want.
We have in one combine, we have a 20-bird limit. In the combine that we're doing this in, we have a 30-bird limit.
Yeah.
But there are still people that send 10 or 12 pigeons a week.
Yeah.
So, a guy that sends even 15 pigeons a week competing against a guy that sends 30, if they're both good flyers, he's never gonna catch them.
No.
So it's just one more thing. It try to help out a little bit. And
did you start 2020, or will it be from next year?
We'll start with 21. Yeah.
Okay, that's the first year. I think it sounds good for the small lofts, because I think also here in Denmark we have big loft and also guys with a small group of birds. And if they want to feel like they have a good chance, you need to do something new.
Yeah.
Yeah. So next year we'll call you up and ask how it went. if it was a success or not.
Yeah, I hope everyone participates. Well, there's no
Yeah.
cost to it. We're just doing it for the people, and hopefully it works out. So
I think it's
try
a
to have
very
some
good
fun.
idea.
It's a good idea, I think.
I think it's a good idea. That's a universal problem that people are starting complaining about. I only have 10 birds and my neighbor has 100 birds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
For some reason I lost volume, guys. I can't hear you now.
no.
I had a phone call come in. I declined it, and now my.
So we're still out.
Hang on and see.
I take that as a yes. We're just waiting a few moments for Bill to get the volume back, because it's sometimes with the phone or the computer, if it takes another signal, it will shut down.
Yeah, we can do like this.
Maybe we just
so we can
wait for him.
Yeah.
No, but when we visited him in 3 years ago, it was a very great experience. The guys in Canada, they really fly the pigeons hard. We also saw that at Bill's Loft. They will have to work every week to get a chance to live the year after.
Yeah. And so, also that's also very nice. We really want to experience about the pigeon sport all over the world, because we can always learn from from anybody, and also in Canada, Philippines, we want to talk to. Today we also go all the way south to South Africa. We also go more north.
But don't tell too much.
I
Bill, are you back?
Yep, that's good now.
Okay, great.
Okay, we put you in again.
So Bill, what's your nicest experience this year with the pigeons?
Well, we had something we started in 2021. We did a band series. We sold 1,000 bands at $10 a piece, and those birds raced for basically $1,000 every week. That was an interesting thing. We sold the whole 1,000 bands, and the last 3 weekends I won 3 weeks in a row. So that was kind of nice. And our final weekend of racing after our combines are over. There's some open races that we fly, and the weather was very, very hard. You guys know here, when the North combines fly, they don't normally have headwinds. That weekend they had very strong headwinds, so it was a very, very difficult weekend for everybody. But I couldn't have been happier with my results. Very well. So
yeah, that's great. Congratulations. Was it from their old line, or what line was it? The best. Best one?
Everything under the sun. I have a lot of the Queen L birds, and actually, I have a friend who had sold his property, and the deal ended up not closing, but he wasn't going to be able to fly young birds. So he gave me 40 young birds, and he has primarily the Joss Tonnet lines, like you just showed.
Yeah.
A lot of the Cavendish and Avril pigeons. And so I flew a bunch of his birds, and there were 6 or 7 grizzles in that group that were absolutely top pigeons. Every week they went. The final weekend of the year, with those very, very hard winds, those birds all scored. So those were 300 to 370 mile races in headwinds, and strong headwinds. 25, 30, gusting to 50-kilometer headwinds.
Yeah.
And they were there. So, they may be sprint pigeons, but they can do the 300 miles, and they can handle the toughness too.
Yeah,
that's great.
That was interesting to see. So, there was something interesting about that I learned from him. I don't have any grizzles of my own.
Yeah.
But he told me that in almost every nest, one baby was pure black, and one baby was grizzle.
Okay.
And he brought them all to me, and all the pure black ones were lost. All of them. All the grizzles stayed and raced very well. So that was kind of an interesting thing to observe.
Yeah.
That was the black sheep.
Maybe next year is different.
Yeah,
Next
well,
year, if they get the tailwind, maybe the grizzles are gone.
Yeah. No, I don't think so. They're good pigeons. So
Yeah. Bill, we're gonna end it because we have a program. We need to move on.
yeah, no, it's great. I'm glad you're doing this. It's very interesting.
I thank you very much for joining in.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah, you guys have a great Christmas.
Yeah, you too.
Merry
Take care.
Christmas.
Bye.
Bye.
Very nice.
Oh, that was Bill.
Good friend from Canada.
Yeah.
And what do we have here? We have another good friend.
Sanchez.
Yeah, that's from Florida. Hello, Gabriel.
Yeah.
What do we have more? We have
Mark.
That's.
Well, that's for the tourney.
Philippines, I think.
Yeah.
Nobody's left. Happy holidays, my friends. Hello.
Hello.
And what do we have? Oh, my son. Great show.
Good, Marius.
I know, Marius. It's a wonderful show.
Okay. I think we have one of our friends sitting a long time waiting for us now.
Yeah, and let's go. We just take the map again. This is fun because maybe I could be a teacher.
Then you have to learn your geographies.
Yeah. Look, we're here.
Let's go back to Denmark just for a while.
And we go over, and we're here at the heart. Here we are in Denmark. And then we zoom out and go straight south, all the way down to where it all ends in the end of the world. We go to Cape Town, and just outside Cape Town, we have a small village called Durbanville. It's here somewhere. Here, Durbanville.
Yeah.
Just as a suburb to Cape Town, and there we find our friend Robert.
Hello, Robert.
Hello, Robert.
Good afternoon. I never knew you had that many friends.
Yeah,
wonderful.
We paid some of them to join. We paid good money. Did you get your check? So how are you doing, Robert?
We're doing well. We're doing well. Beautiful day, 22 degrees, bit of rain later on. Strangely, normally this time of the year, it's 30, 35, but we haven't had it this year as yet. So the weather pattern is certainly different this year.
Yeah. So that's been that for a long time, or just today, or what is happening?
Well, actually, we've had quite a bit of rain this year, which we needed. We had a drought, as you know, so the dams are full. So we're actually very happy for the cooler weather. No, we're thankful. We're thankful.
And how are your pigeons?
I think the pigeons are fine. I've got a partner with the racing loft. I don't think I went there at all last year, given COVID. But we had a good season. We raced well. We had one race with about 4,000 pigeons. We were first and second. And a year or two before that, we were first, second, and third on 5,440 pigeons. So the birds are fine, but the season wasn't as great as we would have hoped.
What do you mean for loss?
No, there was a lot of hesitancy whether we would race or not race. And I think if we look at the results for the year, we say the top fanciers get to the top regardless, but a lot of people, I think, were caught. Should they be training? Shouldn't they? Maybe the birds weren't all ready for everyone.
Yeah.
It had a big influence this year on the racing.
Yeah. So when is the season in South Africa?
Same as Europe. Last weekend in May, approximately, and then June. But we go right through to late September, early October.
Yeah.
20 odd weeks, 23, 24 weeks.
So you begin with the old birds. And when do you start with the young bird season?
It's strange in South Africa. Traditionally, in Cape Town, what we've done is the first 3 races were young birds. In other words, yearlings. You would call it yearlings, and then the old birds came in. But what we found was that because the birds weren't really that fit and they weren't ready, we had a lot of losses in those first 3 races. So they decided to make it any age from the start, and then just have 2 or 3 specific yearling races during the season, just to minimize the losses, which was a very good call.
Yeah.
Um, Cape Town, if you look on your map, you'll see we've got a lovely mountain about 30 kilometers outside of Cape Town, or maybe well, from where I am. And believe me, when the weather changes, it rains or it gets very hot, it is extremely difficult for the pigeons. So we want to keep the losses down.
So, what direction are you racing from? From the side or from the north, or how are you doing it?
We're heading up from Cape Town straight up the N1, which is basically north. We're going straight up towards Johannesburg in a way. We follow that line predominantly. There are a few races down on the coast, but not everyone likes them because it's extremely hot up that way. You'll see at Cape Town International soon, when it starts getting hot, you'll see the effect on the pigeons.
Yeah.
I see tomorrow they've got the first hot spot, but it's going to be cool. The weather's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll have a quick one.
Let's hope that we get the birds back.
Yeah, I hope you do well. But what I would like to say is I've liked the way that the 2 of you have jumped into technology in the last couple of months. I think it takes it to the next level.
We get a lot of feedback that people like to watch it, so we're gonna continue doing like this, and it's. I think you have the possibility to judge the birds in a better way when we show it like that, because it's what you see is what you get, and sometimes it's not so easy with the photos on the auction sites. We know that also from ourselves, so it's just we do it just to be more transparent to everyone. So I like it.
I think it's a good thing, but I have a question for you.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't want to see you taking a bird out and going, Martin, this one, well, I don't think we should put it on auction. This is really not nice. We don't want to see that. So do you actually go through the birds before they get onto the auction site?
It's a little bit different because we get more and more pigeons on our loft from the fanciers, where we take care of them, and we take the photo and keep them here in Denmark till they are sold. But from the beginning, we also did it like that the birds stayed with the breeder. First of all, it's much better for the pigeons not to be moved too much from one loft to another loft and then into a quarantine. So also for health, we did it like that. And also the fancier could also judge the condition himself when he sent out the birds. He knew for himself that the bird was in top condition when he shipped it. Plus, it was also easier for us to keep the birds on the breeder's loft and make him do the photos and do everything ready for the auction. And what we did, maybe in the beginning, we had a few complaints about the quality of the pigeons. And that's also a learning process for the guys that want to sell pigeons, that they need to be very strict on the selection, because it's like pigeons, like it's from everything else. If you buy a car that's not good, not a good car, it will not start. Then you stop buying from that brand, you go somewhere else. And I think, how many years did we sell now online, Martin? Maybe
since 2004. So
yeah,
so 16 years.
16 years. We get almost. I will not say never. We don't get a lot of complaint about the quality of the pigeons anymore. So, but of course, if I see a bird that I don't like, if it's it's not about liking, but it's also when it has a failure. Like let's say it's totally open in the vent bones. Then we can always judge if it's a good one or not. I don't know, but we believe that most fanciers don't like it, so we don't sell it.
Okay.
So it's like that.
Okay.
I think the selection for the sellers is very important because they need everyone wants to sell bird more than one time. So I don't
Well, I
know
must say,
what you want me to if it's okay for an answer for the question. I don't know.
it's perfect. So there is some quality control. That's really the question. But it's your day. But I must tell you, the Casper birds that came to South Africa many years ago, I remember the import in my garage. I had this mass, about 200 pigeons in those widowed baskets. And I put my hand in and take it out. And I just go, this is different, Casper.
Yeah.
And then another one, Casper. And those originals that came in are up to today some of the best pigeons to be found in South Africa. Absolutely super pigeons.
Yeah.
Made a lot of fanciers very happy and very good fanciers. Average fanciers became really good fanciers with those pigeons.
Yeah.
They really are something special.
And that's what makes you proud when you sell a bird, that people have success. Also, when they buy one from the auction site and they have success. Like this year, we have the first national ace pigeon in Belgium. The mother is bought on our website last year. So that's what makes you proud, that when they buy a bird and they have success from the beginning. That's what it's all about, I think.
Oh, well, if you get your hands on good pigeons, you become a good fancier. You know, what we see in South Africa, and I know you need to move on, we find people coming into the sport with money, and very soon they're at the top. They're racing very well. I don't think they know anything about pigeons. I think they'll be the first to admit they don't know anything, but they're certainly doing well. And it just shows you how important that quality of pigeon is that you are importing to your lot.
Yeah. For sure.
I don't know if it happens in Europe.
It happens everywhere. It's important with the good pigeons, and it's of course you need your system right, your health right, and everything on the loft. But in the end, if you don't have any good pigeons, it's not so easy. You can be the world's best soccer coach. If you don't have good players on the team, you're gonna lose.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely. But we are very satisfied with the quality that's come in.
That's great.
Good to hear. Yeah, but Robert, we have to move on. But we just wanted to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we know that we will get more in contact with you. We do that almost daily. So that's very nice. And we wish you all the best.
Yeah. And from our side, my wife and I and family, Christian, Martin, and your families, Merry Christmas, stay safe, and thank you for everything you do for us. We do appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Wow.
Yeah.
Robert, he's asking us questions.
Yeah, that's also a way you can do it. You can also ask the questions, of course. You can also ask our question to us in the comments field. What do we have more here? We have Maria. Merry Christmas, guys. Yeah. Merry Christmas, Maria, and all the best. We have Juanat. Merry Christmas. That's also from Sweden. Also locked down. Yeah, very nice.
Where is the Santa Claus living? If you ask in Norway, they probably say he's from Norway.
Yeah. Hey, do we have a pigeon to show?
Yeah,
or?
let's take a bird.
Yeah. Yeah, we have some birds from some of the auctions online now at the moment, and of course we also want to show some of them so we can show the good quality on the auction. And we have them just outside, and you take all the white ones.
Yeah, I take another gristle.
You take all the gristle ones. But of course, when we heard from Bill, that's the pigeon that will win all the prizes. So yeah.
This bird is NL 17,804, and he's also sitting in the Christmas auction.
Yeah.
This one, I don't know the breeder, to be honest. Let me tell you.
That's a pigeon from Holland that has been racing in Holland, and we are at the Christmas auction, and I think we are in the part 3 or something.
We are in,
and this bird has some good results from many thousands of pigeons. This is local stuff, but I think that you also will experience that it's not all about the pedigree. The pedigrees don't fly, as we say, and this is a pigeon that is very, very beautiful, very nice built, very smart,
and also
very vital.
Yeah. What is special about this one is he fly number 14 from 10,900 birds, and he fly 25 from 4,200 birds, and he fly 13 from 1,500 birds in Holland. And on the pedigree is not so famous, but you see some Van Loon inside. But it's a nice bird, and the record is quite good. 14 from 10,000. It's not so bad.
It's very nice.
And it's a very calm and beautiful bird.
And also the father has been racing very well, so that's also what we normally search for, that the good racers are also breeding the good racers, so that the skills are showing generation after generation. That is the bird that we want to have.
The back.
Yeah.
He's just nice.
Yeah, very nice.
So this is not a pedigree bird, it's more a result bird.
Yeah, very nice. Beautiful black grizzle. He looks very majestic, or what you call big, but he's not that big. He's like medium size.
It's not big.
Cockbird, but a big nose, and he doesn't want to. Vitality, yeah.
That's grizzle number 3 from the Christmas auction.
Yeah, we go into the grizzle.
And he has a price at the moment for 230 euros. I was in the back, he's closed like this.
Like this, like a pepper nuts.
Okay, I put him back.
Yeah. Merry Christmas from Ulrich. Merry Christmas, Ulrich, in Belgium. What do we have more?
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, cheers. And we just want to play a little bit.
No.
Cheers. We have to shut it down again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Let's go another place. We take the Google Maps. Where do we have it? Oh, this mouse is not good for me. Here. Full screen. Google Maps. Oh, now we want to go for a long journey. We are here in the south of South Africa, and we go all the way up, completely north, and we have Denmark there, and then we have our brother country, or what do we call sister country?
Little brother,
but it's a big country, but in almost anything but skiing and women handball, we conquer them. And we go to the city called Bergen, and look at this beautiful city.
Yeah.
On the west coast. It's very, very nice and very, very beautiful, and very, very rainy.
You also see when I see this map, I think the birds are having a hard time there.
Yeah, very, very hard on the west coast. And there we have some friends, also 2 brothers I see they're coming, and that's also two brothers. They call Morten and Jon, and they are known as Team Mojo. Very good races in the one-off race, and we want to try to see if we can contact to Bergen. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hey,
Oh, maybe we do like this. You also two people. Hello, guys.
Hi, hi. Can you hear us?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
How are you?
How is life in Denmark these times?
It's good.
It's good. Isolated?
Yes, we are isolated here.
I see you have plenty of beer, so that's okay.
You have to move a little bit closer to the microphone. That's
Okay.
good. So we are not here to talk about us. We call you up so you can talk about yourself. How are you doing, guys?
We are doing okay. The season this year was not the best, but some good results we have had. The best result we had was on one of the races was in Winter Corabia with 3,700 pigeons participating, and we got fifth in the final. And this bird also got the first ace bird. So
Wow,
that's a
great.
very good result.
Yeah, very good.
Sold in the auction for 4,000 euros.
4,000.
Very nice.
Yeah, 4,000 euros.
So what is it you at the moment? You only raise one loft, or do you also raise from your own loft?
We race with Stein Thorsen in Bergen,
Yeah.
where we had a okay young bird season.
Yeah.
So we did second in the group we are flying in. So not too bad.
That's good.
Yeah.
So, but I know you focus more and more on the one loft racing.
Here in Norway, it's very difficult to fly with a pigeon due to the falcons, and so we prefer to send our pigeons outside to Europe and participate in one loft, because we get the pigeons tested as well, because we don't have any or many long races here, long distance races, due to the country with all the mountains, and it's very difficult with all the falcons flying around and take our birds.
Yeah.
So we find it more fun to participate in one loft race, and of course you are participating with a lot of other pigeon fanciers from all around the world.
Yeah.
And it's very good to see that it gives result as well.
Yeah.
So we participated in Sevilla this year, and we got 12th place in the final. It's 500 kilometers. We in Algarve Great Derby, where the best result was in the final was number 96, and we were competing in Costa del Sol. We had a 72 place in the final, and in Derby Kataxu we had the same. So it's okay results. We are there, but we're just waiting to win something.
Yeah, of course. So what races will you join for next year? Did you already plan?
Yeah, we will compete in. We'll be on the British Master in UK. It will be very interesting because this race is now going from the north to the south, and it's several long distance races, above 500 kilometers, and so that will be good to try to see how the pigeons are doing. Then we are, of course, in Aalborg City.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of
Of
course.
course.
And of course we come and visit you. Hopefully, if
You're welcome.
the conditions allow. We also plan to participate in Algarve Great Derby,
Yes.
Sevilla in Spain, and golden algarve, and probably Derby Zagreb in Croatia, and maybe a couple more, but we haven't really decided that yet.
No. So how many youngsters will you breed to send out? How much you normally send out?
100 birds or something.
100 birds out of the loft going to one loft.
Yeah.
So you buy them back, or how do you keep on? Can you tell about your breeding strategy for breeding good birds for one loft racing?
Well, we have been quite lucky in the start. We had some pair who showed that they had some qualities in one loft. So we have been breeding further on them and on youngsters from them. And also every year we buy new pigeons to renew our loft, and of course always with better pigeon. That's what we hope, at least.
Yeah.
So this year we have bought quite a few pigeons. The most exciting one is that we managed to get hold of a youngster from the white sensation to get Rotman, and paired with Spartacus from the winner of Algarve, Golden Algarve in 2016, I think.
Wow.
And we also were very lucky again because we managed to get one youngster more from that couple.
Oh, yeah.
The first one was a cock which we bought from together with Kurt Helgesen. So we are co-owner on that one. And the last one, a hen, she was participating in Moledo and got 35th place in the final. So we bought her as well. And as you know, we have several birds in your loft waiting to come to Norway.
Yeah.
So we have big hopes for. So now it's exciting.
Yeah. The two you mentioned, they are two grizzles.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they were also coming this way when they had to go to Norway.
I hope so. Yeah.
We have coupled them already here to just do.
No, the cock we have in Bergen he is already in pair. So
Okay.
we have at least one.
Okay, no.
Laying the eggs under, so we're gonna have to choose from that.
But
what we know from you, what is very important for us also, that's why we also we always have great fun with you guys, and we know that you're very passionate about the pigeon sport, and that's also why we can have fun with you, but we also can discuss about pigeons. So that's always nice to speak with you in live, and we miss that at the moment because of this bloody virus. So we have to do what we can to see your faces, and they are not as red as last time I saw you.
Well, no, I think it's called the sun or something. I really like that one here.
We have something called Sorted Denmark. Yeah, but very nice to see you. We hope that everything will be nice soon again, and so we can see you again, and hopefully this summer. And we just want to wish you and your families a Merry Christmas.
The same to you.
Same to your family.
And
thank you.
Thank you for taking your time.
Watching.
Yeah, super.
Okay.
Okay, see you guys.
Take care. Bye.
Bye from Norway. Oh, they're funny.
They're very nice guys. And what do you see here? We have a question here. Can you show the last pigeon in part 3?
No.
Christmas.
It is not sitting. It is not sitting here on the loft.
And we don't have it here. It have it at the sales loft at the moment.
But I can show you another one.
Ah, nice.
I can show part 2.
Yeah.
Number 1 son from the teletext couple.
Ah, nice, nice. That's also quite an exclusive pigeon because that super couple from Hoop Hermans is not breeding anymore. So here we have a cock from 16 from that super couple. Parents to a lot of races that with a lot of top results. The parents are called the teletext couple because they have bred, I think it's 8 first prizes. No, sorry, 8 top 10 prizes. In Holland, you have the NPO races. You have when you have the results on teletext, that's top 10. So that's top 10 on the NPO races, and that's normally with about 7 to 14,000 pigeons. So it's quite a big result. And this couple are parents to I think it's about 8 in top 10. And this is a cockbird from that couple. Very inbred cannibal.
Yeah. So this is a cock from 2016. Quite small. Maybe medium sized, in the small size of the medium size. Small end. Very soft feathering. Very good condition. Good wings. Good vitality. The back is not the strongest in the world, but it's not bad at all. You see, it's not bad at all. Do you want to see it?
Yeah. Yeah. I would also say the body is a little bit below medium, but then they have a very good wing to give it a lot of what do you call it, draft.
Yeah. But so he's a full brother of Magic Cannibal, first MPO from on 572 kilometers from 5,100 birds, and the other brother is the Magic Kratos. He was first MPO on 423 kilometers from 12,900, and that's only the 2 biggest champions. As you have also brothers and sisters breeding first prize winners. So the price is now 220 euros, and that's really cheap.
That's a bargain.
Yeah.
Very nice pigeon. Everybody buying this one will be happy.
He's a nice one.
Very soft.
Not a big one, but
no. But very soft in the feathers, completely closed behind.
Yeah.
Very nice wing, strong. I like it. Also very beautiful head.
Yeah.
And healthy, you see? Yeah.
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 So I put him back.
I don't know what this is about. And Bill say hello back to Family.
Then I would like to show 2 birds from Ivo Renders. That's that we will resell because they were sold on the auction site last year. And the guy need to sell them. This is a direct son from Hitsbutche from Ivo Renders. The foundation hen from Ivo. And this is it's a very nice one. You got also the vitality here. You see these typical eye rings you always find them from Sprutje.
Yeah.
This one is a small head with a very nice cock. He's also in the Christmas auction. This one. Let me see if I can find the lot number.
There's also a smaller cock, I would say.
He is part 2, lot number 5.
Part 2, lot number 5. But a very nice wing. Very nice wing. I would say a quite all-round pigeon. Direct from, and he's not interested in me keeping his head. I like that. Very healthy.
And let me show together with him the hen, also from Ivo Renders.
This is nice. This is a nice pigeon.
It is also original from Ivo. Sold last year, but the guy need to resell it. She has a record herself, but I have to look it up. She's also... she did race a few races. She was number 12 and 19 and 36, 39 on different races from Ivo Renders. And she's also on the Christmas auction. Also a very nice one. See, good balance. Ivo Renders has some super pigeons. We sold already one group this year, and the quality is good from the handling. And Ivo's not a big name in Belgium, but he's always early on the nationals, and every year he clocks on one of the nationals some really, really good pigeons. So
yeah.
Okay. Oh, we have the links.
Mark is putting on the links for the pigeons. So
that's good. He's working today, Mark. I'm very happy he didn't call me yet.
That's a new thing.
Yeah.
Normally he's just calling in the middle of the broadcast. Yeah, and maybe we should end up showing a few of our own birds just to.
Yeah. And we are waiting for a guy from another part of the world, but the computer doesn't work at the moment. So.
Okay. But we also have here, we have greetings from Esther. Hello, Esther. And we always had a good collaboration with Esther. She is doing our transports in Holland and Belgium with her company Deuben Direct, and most important is that she's a good friend for many years. And we also wish you a very Merry Christmas. What do we hold here? Your website isn't working. Somebody say the website isn't working. I think that's it is working here, at least. I think you have Jesus try to press on the link again. I don't know what link Mark put on, but maybe you can just take this, put this link. Try that one.
Sheldon is now trying to get in contact.
Yeah.
You can you maybe introduce this one?
Yeah. Up to this season, during 2020, we have purchased some pigeons from the Dirk van den Bulk lines, and we want to test them in combination with the family that we have from early on. We have the Van der Wouwers pigeons, as also Robert told about. A very successful lines of birds that we have been so fortunate to buy in 2010, and they actually still do very, very well for us. And now we purchased this year some pigeons from the Van der Bulk pigeons, and we were so lucky that we got pigeons from the superstars at the loft before they stopped fertilizing.
Yeah,
that was just in the last second. And this is a direct son of Greipel. And Greipel, he is sixth national Ace Pigeon Sprint in 2013, and the brother of Kittel. I was just getting so emotional when I handled this bird. No, he is a very, very, very nice pigeon. Very, very, very sporty and very strong. Very beautiful. Sorry.
What are you doing, Martin?
Sorry. So, as direct son of Greipel, and you have?
This is direct daughter of Kittel. Also born in 2019, very late bred. She's quite short. Sometimes the Van den Bulks are a little bit short. So when we couple her, we always try to put on a little longer cockbird. And here we just breed for her now for racing, and we have crossed her together with the Van der Wouwer birds, but we will very soon be breeding her again, pure line with the Van den Bulks.
Yeah.
They have the same mother, so we will not put them together, I think.
No, they're half brothers, sisters, but I think also she is one of the very last from Kittel, because just shortly after buying her, we wanted another one from Kittel, but it was not possible anymore, and he stopped fertilizing.
Yeah.
So just very. So we were very lucky to get these twos, and we also. I don't know if you have that one close. We also have a nice son of New Kittel,
Yeah, the big one. I'll get them.
And we also have a daughter from the new super pigeon at Dirk van der Broek that he calls Olympic Kittle, a very new super breeder. And yeah, and we have here, Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas. Yeah, so we are very happy about these pigeons, and we want to try them to see if they're better than our Van der Waal pigeons. And I think maybe in crossing with the Van der Waal pigeon, we have a very good chance to make some very super birds, because the Van der Waals are really winner birds, and these are very fast and strong pigeons.
This is directly from the new Kittle. He's quite big. I think he will be a really, really good breeder. We did breed from him last year, and we made some people that handle this one think he's a little bit clumsy, but the offspring from him, they are much more like a racing pigeon, racing type, sporty. But you see, he got really good. He got brains. This one, he's very vital on the loft, always moving. For me, it's a good one. Has a good building. The beer bottle is in the way. Sorry about that. See the back, strong back.
I really like him also.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're quite triangle wise, the pigeons from Van der Broek. Very strong sprinter type pigeons, as you can see. This one we call Silver Kittle because of the color. It's a very nice pigeon. I like him a lot, especially when you look at the children coming out, and we have to race with some yearlings this coming season, and that is very, very nice. Then we have a question here from Sunil. Can you explain why you guys like to pair short pigeon with longer pigeon? It is in the physics. It is not in the strain or in the racing, but it's to compensate to compensate on the breeding, so we don't get them too short. It's more like doing. We would never pair up two very light pearl eye, just to try to see if we can get the color back. And it's also why we don't want to pair up two short pigeons together, so we don't get up ending having very short pigeons. So we try always to compensate the one way or the other.
Okay, let's
let's go to the map.
I take these birds away.
Yeah, we go to the map again, and we pull full screen. You can take this also. Yes. And then we want to look at the map again, because we have a new place to go. We go from Bergen in Norway. We zoom out a little bit. We go from Norway. We go past Sweden. We go back to Denmark. And then just south and a little bit east, we have a country called Poland. And in Poland, we also have a guy. We just want to remove this. We also have a guy there that we want to welcome to the studio. I do like this. Oh, it's very black.
Oh, in the dark.
Yeah. Hi, guys. Hi.
Are you doing something criminal in the dark?
No, I'm in my work office on my old laptop because I cleaning my loft, so not the best place for live streaming, but I think we can get it.
Yeah, it's good that you had the time. You told us you are cleaning the loft today.
Yeah.
What
Yes,
what
yes,
what,
yes. Yes, I
what is,
cleaned my breeding lofts before the breeding season. I should do it a month ago, but always I have time, and now it's only one step to breeding, so I must do it.
Yeah.
When will you couple up?
What?
When do you couple the birds?
I think around half of February.
Okay.
So still month and few days to breeding, but I have a lot of space for breeding, so I must start cleaning because it's a lot of work.
How many breeders you have on your loft?
I have 45 couples, but it's in three different lofts, which are every single loft is 10 meters by 3 meters. So they have a lot of space. And I have a lot of work to clean.
Okay. 45 breeders. And not only a few weeks ago we had the auction from you, but maybe we have some new guys watching this. Can you tell can you tell which lines you're working with on
Yeah,
your
of
loft?
course. I work in 4 or 5 lines in my loft. The first line, most important, it's line of my old Huben 262. He's not alive anymore, but he was direct from Huben family, and he's my best breeder. I have several children with super racing and breeding results in my loft. Second line is line from Bart Gerix from Wittekop Sylvester. I had in my loft one super son of Wittekop Sylvester and also grandson, and I have many from this colony also. Third line is a line from Rens van der Zijde, from Ludo Claessens at Sherleckens Cross. And I have two super cocks, Simply Red and Donker 15. They are my two super breeders from Rens van der Zijde. And also the last line is from Ivo Rens, from Gil. I have two super hens, 981 and 313. They are my two the best breeding hens, which I mating with my best cocks from Rens van der Zijde, from Hubenline, and from Gerix, and I have from them many toppers. Last 2 days ago or 3 days ago, I put on my Facebook wall my racing team in short distance, which we won 10 position in Poland in sprint category. Every single bird in this team comes from 981 or 313. So one of these two hens.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's good.
yeah.
What is your big goal in 2021?
Win everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You want to
my
win?
big goal is because in 2018 I changed my location, my property for new one. In 2021 I will build a new house. In 2018 I built here a lot of lofts, my racing lofts, breeding lofts, and I start just with young birds in 2018 in new property. 2019 I have only few yearlings for racing. 2020 I have 16 2 years old pigeons and yearlings, and 2021 I have more than 40 old birds after hard selection. So yeah, my goal is to win everything in 2021.
It's gonna be interesting to follow how much damage you can do to the other guys in Poland.
Yeah. Haters will have lots to comment if I don't want everything. So yeah, but they must have something good in their life. So I'm open for it also.
So how is Christmas in Poland these days? Is it like normal, or how do you celebrate it?
Maybe not like normal, because in 2020 nothing is like normal because of Polish government. We have some new rules. We can't go to the family in the house. We can only have 5 persons outside the house. So if I go to my parents with my children, we are 4, so my sister can't come because it's too many people from outside of the house. So it's a little bit not so easy. We must go separate to our parents. We can't meet together with our family. Yeah, but I think we can always do some things to spend it as good as we can in this 2020. So it's not normal, but
No.
I think it will be okay for us.
Yeah.
That's good.
We hope everything will be normal soon again. I think that most people, they adjust with this circumstances, and we just now the vaccines are coming. So I hope hopefully the world will be more easy and a better place to be very soon.
Yeah.
I hope so, and I think all Polish hope also.
Yeah. But you're in the middle of the cleaning, so we will not interrupt you anymore. But you have to work.
Yeah, but it was nice to have a break and talk with you a little bit.
It was nice that you took the time, and we wish you and your family Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yeah, same to you guys, and same to all fanciers all over the world. And be healthy in 2021, and I hope it will be much better than 2020. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Merry
Have
Christmas.
a nice time. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. That was from Poland.
That was from Poland, yeah.
You think now it is the broadcast is 1.5 hours.
Yeah,
so maybe it's time to
maybe it's time to
stop.
To end this, because the time is flying when you're having fun, but it's also we want to keep we don't want to take all your time, so we just want to say cheers, and then we want to thank you all for a very nice 2020 in many ways, but also a very strange 2020 in many ways. And we hope that the new year will be good for everybody. And we hope that we'll see you here at these videos. But also we hope that we can see many of you in the real world out there. And Manny is still online.
I just
Merry Christmas.
I just think it's very good. This is a good example for that people all over the world are friends. The guys, we have the pigeons in common, and wherever we call in the world, we can talk about birds.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed this broadcast, and I hope you did too. Thank you very much for joining in and watching this movie, and Merry Christmas.
Thank you for your support every day, visiting the website and visiting our Facebook page. You're always welcome, and remember, you're always welcome to call or write or chat or anything. We are here for the same, and we don't want to be to close the door. We want to have the door open, and you're always welcome to call us and talk about pigeons or ask about the pigeons online, because we want to be as transparent as possible. Yeah.
Okay.
We want to wish you a Merry Christmas, everybody, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Then press the Santa Claus.
We have a little song for you. Gotta be Merry Christmas!